Why are you stressing out? Why are you feeling depressed? Why are you feeling subjected to just the norms of life? Don't you know that you are not normal? And I say this because greatness is within you. But if you don't believe that, I'm telling you guys, no one else will be able to pull that out, because you have to believe it. Success starts within the mind first. Hey guys, I am truly happy to have you here with me. You could have been other elsewhere mindful on YouTube, but you chose to be with Release Billions, and I'm truly happy to have you here. Thank you so much guys, and keep liking, subscribing and sharing these content with others. All right, so guys, one of the things I want to ensure that I share with you is the power or the importance of having the right mindset. You heard me right, guys. If you don't develop the right mindset, what is going to happen? You're going to feel as if you are hitting against the wind. This analogy can stem and can mean a lot of things for persons, because for many of us, we have dreams, we have aspirations, we have goals. If you ask a question, where do you see yourself for the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, things like those, you will hear numerous responses. But the truth is, a lot of times when you dig deeper, you realize that the mindset is not right. It is not just good for you to get up today and you're putting in the work, you're looking to get things done, and then come tomorrow, that same work ethic and mindset and habit is not there. I know guys, I know it can be stressful, it can be really daunting, especially if you don't have a certain amount of income and you have all these things that you want to be, to get done, but you're not seeing it as free flowing as you would have wanted to or hoped to. But those are just really excuses, because if you truly mean yourself well and you truly mean to be successful, you have to start with the mind first, because success starts with the mind first. You always have to understand this, guys, right? Remember I spoke to you on the last video about the Kennedy effect, right? I apologize for the video, right? I don't know what happened, right? But do understand the concept that is behind the Kennedy effect. That video speak to a man that has a vision, that has a mission, and he is very much patient, determined, consistent in seeing this come through. And I'm very supportive of him, and knowing that if he stays the course, he will definitely see success in short order. So why not? Why not? Because you have so many things that are within you, so many things that you want to get out. You love to share, of yourself with others. You have a vision, you have a product, you have a service. But before all of that can be given to the public, do you have the right mindset? Are you going to let any little thing derail you, stop your flow, frustrate you? Oh my goodness. Frustration, because frustration is one of the things that affect a lot of individuals, young entrepreneurs and young businesses and even old businesses. And that is why you have to have sessions that deal with the fundamentals of it. I remember years ago there was this player, right? Two players. One, his team was on the verge of destroying, of sending home the opposing team that the other player was on, and he just needed to have sunk 2 shots, just 2 free throws, and that team would have been sent home packing. And the leader on the other team, what he did was nothing short of genius. He went up to the guy and he said, listen, you know, if you lose out on these free throws, we're coming for you. It's game over. And he walked away. And do you know what happened next, guys? That superstar had a meltdown instantly. Those 3 throws that he easily could have sunk based on his performance within that game, the hoop suddenly became smaller and hard to penetrate. They end up losing that game and losing that series and was knocked out. Why? Because the mindset got corrupted. And that is one of the reasons why Release Billions share content like these, so that persons can understand that yes, you want to be financially free, you want to be able to to be successful at what it is that you do. But if your mind is not right, no amount of money, no amount of things, properties, things that you own will really allow you to be substantially affecting others in a positive way, because you would have just been a shell of yourself. And you want to have the right fundamental principles. And that same player had to do a re-coaching, had to do retraining in getting his mind right, so that come for future, anything that comes remotely close like that, he is able to deal with it. How are you dealing with your life situation now? How are you dealing with your financial situations, the burdens, things that bombard your spirit and bombard your mind, right? Persons that speak an ill word, and just because you open that avenue and you take it in, everything seems to be spiraling out of control, and you are not having a hold as you would have hoped, right? You're feeling more dragged, you're feeling more, droopy, downcast, you're feeling more, just depressed and upset, and all of these things are bothering you. And that is why you have to ensure that you cover your energy. Not everyone needs to know what it is that you're doing. And at the same time, even if persons are aware, you have to have that why. Remember, I spoke to you about the why. Your why has to be so powerful and impactful and grand, so that nothing, no one can throw you off course when they come with their different distracting points and behaviors. And then there's so many different ways to distract you guys. I can't even begin to talk about the distractions, right? The distractions come in so many different forms. You have to get good at figuring out and seeing the distractions and understanding that no, I am ensuring that I'm getting this done, because I am definitely going to be successful. I know success has started, and I know that if I am true, if I stay the course, and if I stay positive enough, then I will reap the reward, the benefits that are due unto me. And you have to ultimately believe that, right? Never forget this, guys. And the mind is a powerful thing, right? You want to ensure that you are covering your mind. You are thinking about the right things. The good book says whatever things are just, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are good report, think on these things. Because at the end of the day, if you are not meditating upon the right things, you can have the wrong approach and find yourself in serious problems that you're trying to undo because your mindset was wrong to begin with, right? So there is a number of things once your mindset is right. because you can have the right mindset, but if you don't have action that is applied to that right mindset, then it is all for nothing, right? The good book also says that faith without works is dead. And so it is that if you believe that, listen, I'm going to get this done, I am going to become successful, I'm going to be the next, right? And you compare yourself to a successful individual or entity, right? If you are not ensuring that you put in the work, you are not going to see the success that you have hoped for, right? How is it that you will see this? By you taking the steps, by getting your feet wet, even when others are saying, no, what are you doing? No, think about it. Be patient. Why are you not playing it safe? Right? And all these different things that will come at you once you have believed enough and you have a surety that you are able to step out. You need to do so and do so boldly. These are the ways in which you are going to learn from your mistakes. Any mistakes that are made, and you're going to correct yourself so that things are operating much better and properly as it should, right? I remember when being introduced to trading, and one of the things I came across from a lot of traders, they say, listen, you can trade demo accounts and you can try all the different techniques and, try the pairs that work for you, and all of these things are great, guys. But if you don't have a real account and you experience the losses and the gains, it makes no sense, because at the end of the day, it is about being as real as it can get, right? So stop being timid, stop being fearful, stop being in doubt, stop second guessing yourself. Yes, are you enough? Yes, you are enough. You have enough within you to be as successful as anyone else can be, but you have to believe this 100%. Let me give you an example, right? You have a product, you have a service. Now, even if you don't have a product or a service, the online space is so vast, all right? And there's so many products that are out there. So you see a product online, something that you like, you bought it for small amount of money, and this small amount is relative, right? Say $20 US or $40 US. You like it, the product speaks to you, right? How about you taking time, buying more of those products, and then you are making sales, setting up an avenue, maybe through social media, or opening up your own website, or you are opening up a sales page, right? Or you're doing even videos where you're promoting this product because you believe in it, you have tried it, you have gotten your hands wet, in a matter of speaking, and you're just now sharing this to the world. Now, is it going to take off right away? Maybe, maybe not. And most of the times you will have to be consistent in order for you to start to see the fruits of your labor. But nevertheless, you have something that you have tried, tested, and proven. And this is an avenue that you can use to generate income, because now you have a place that you have supply, right, unlimited, that you can definitely get. And if there's any low stock, you can reach out to the supplier and have them personalize things for you, so that you're constantly in supply, so that once the product starts to gain traction and persons are reaching out and they are making purchases, you have a great side hustle, something that is working great for you, all because you started out by dealing with the mindset right. And in dealing with the mindset right, you put the right things into place, and then everything else is being followed and working out as it should. So I am saying to you guys that you want to have the the right motive. These are motivations for you to understand that the next 2 years from now, the next 5 years from now, you can be in that financial position that you want or you have always dreamed about. But you have to take that stand now. Now is the time for you to prove to yourself that you can do this.